cover girl, and welcome to Jay's Toy Collection, UK.
It's time, once again, to Bazooka. That Veruca. Yes, here he is. David L. Katzenbogen, I think he's called, has arrived here in the UK from Hasbro Pulse UK. Now, I don't think he's made it to the US shores yet, so I thought I'd jump on and do a review of this bad boy. So I hope you enjoyed the intro to this video. That was Cover Girl with a wonderful female accent. I don't know who did that. It wasn't me. Of course it wasn't me. But Bazooka is here, and we're going to get this bad boy unboxed. But I won't be doing it in the toy room. I'm going to be doing it from on location. So if you can guess the location before I go there, please do let me know in the comments. But Bazooka is going to be reviewed. We're going to do some comparisons. We're going to get them in the collection. Let's go. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, in the mystery location. I'm coming you from the bathroom. Yes, we are on the toilet. This is literally Bazooka on the bog. That's what I call this one. I thought I'd change it up, make it a bit more exciting. We got toilet paper in here. Anybody needs that? We've got Bazooka. So here he is. Let's take a look at the box. Front of the box, you've got some artwork. You've got some massive muscles on this fella. They've gone a bit over the top, I think, with the artwork here. I do actually like the art design, though, on this one. So hopefully the figure will look like that. There is a side there, number 62 in the G.I. Joe classified line. David L. Bazooka Katzenbogen, I think you pronounce it, but can't say I'm the greatest at pronunciation. And there's the back of the box, which should show the figure and the accessories. So if you already have the Tiger Force version, it is literally just a repaint, but in the classic colours, because this is what Bazooka is known for, the American football jersey in the red. So it's time to get this box open and hashtag flip open the flap, as I like to say. So in we go. We live in an insertion in the bathroom. What more could you want in the video? There we go. Right, flap is open, and we should have our usual sort of cardboard prison in here. So there's a lovely view of my toilet, which I'm sure you'd love to see. And there is the figure himself. So there is Bazooka in his box and his little box of accessories. So for plastic-free packaging, as I said before, with G.I. Joe, it's better than what we get with some of the other Hasbro releases at the moment. I don't like the plastic-free. I much prefer a window, but at least they're making a little more effort with the sort of accessories box. So I will cut Bazooka out, and then we'll take a look at his accessories. Right, Bazooka's out of his cardboard coffin. I've managed to get him standing up. So I've gone into the tray. We do get the fancy G.I. Joe versus Cobra. Probably should be that way up. Wrapping paper there. Nothing else in the box apart from the information leaflet. That can go down the toilet. Let's have a look at the accessories then. Let's see what we've got in here. So we'll start off with Bazooka, of course, with his actual bazooka. So there is his gun. That's the bottom. There's the front. I had it looking right up his bum. So you hold that there. So again, if you do have the other version, exactly the same here, I would say. Might be in a slightly different colour, but I will do a comparison once we get out of the bathroom and go back into the toy room. So there is his bazooka. You've then got his backpack. Focus, look at that. Oh, see, you get some good lighting in the toilet, don't you? So a little clip to go into his bag, all the detail there, and room for 4 of his missiles. You then get his hat. Look at that, look at this hand in the camera thing works wonders, doesn't it? I see why people have been doing it for so years. So you get his nice little hat there with a strap, and you get 4 missile pieces. You get 2 of the standard in the green, and you get 2 with some patterns on it. So you've got, that's supposed to be a leaf, or is that supposed to be a mouth or something? Not quite sure really. Looks like potentially be a mouth to me. And then you get the yellow one. Now I can't remember if you've got the yellow one in the Tiger Force version or not, but we will have a look. So there is the yellow version. Looks like the sort of 80s crash test dummy sort of logo to me. So that's all you get, Bazooka, no hands or anything. Now let's have a look at the articulation. Now articulation is not my forte, but let's have a look. So I've got him in quite this sort of janky pose at the minute as he came out of the box. Let's hope I can straighten him up. I've managed to get his torso lined up to get the 14 in there. His legs always, the thing with the classified legs, these drop down hips do seem to me like they're sometimes about to snap off on you, but you do have the drop down hip feature, which I don't know if it brings a lot to the split, and they always do have there you go, full crotch action on the channel. And for the fans of the rear, there you go as well. Perverts a lot here, or is it just me? So one thing I'm noticing straight away on camera actually is the elbows are a different plastic to the forearms there. Not liking that in person. It does come through as a very sort of different colour there when you actually get it under the light. I guess probably because they use a different density of plastic for the joint, and it does stick out. But hopefully it'll be alright if you pose it from the front. But you do get that on a lot of WWE figures as well. Sometimes the painted bits do look different. We do have some painting, I think, some shading on his arms, so that is probably why that's trying to stand out. So you've got your standard head movement there, a bit of tilt, a little bit of tilt there. You've got a rocking 80s moustache though, so he does have one of the better head sculpts, I think, in the classified line. You've got your butterfly joints. Let's have a look at this. See if we can do this sort of thing. We've got the in and out on the butterfly, so that doesn't. Is it worth it, butterflies? Let me know your opinion on butterflies in the comments, because I'm never a massive fan of them. They do bring some range to the figures, but I don't know if it's actually worth breaking the sculptor for them. And then you've got his armpits there. Lovely armpit shot. So his arms actually go down at the side. Oh, because is that just me being silly? You're actually going to go straight? Oh, that one doesn't want to go straight at all, does it? What have I done here? Oh, there we go. Click the bugger down. So you can get his arm. You got the torso rocker, but then again the 14 is going to look very weird on the. If you use a torso rocker, you don't have an ab crunch because of it. You've got to sort of lean back there. So. But again, it splits the 14 up, so that's a bit pointless. You might as well have just sort of kept it without the ab movement there. You've got the belt on there. The drop down here, it's double jointed knees. They are pinned though, actually. I thought most of G.I. Joe was pinless, but clearly not. The arms are pinless, but that plastic is definitely sticking out. That isn't the greatest thing I've ever seen. Double jointed elbows. You'll need to hold his bazooka. And you've got your standard ankle rockers. Mine has got a little bit of a, I don't know if you can see that there, a little bit of a gap in the. There, that's a bit wobbly, so that's a bit shit. So, not the greatest QC I've ever seen on this figure from Hasbro, to be honest, but it is what it is, I suppose. So, right, that's kind of his articulation. Let's see if I can get some of his accessories on. See you in the next segment. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, in the pose he'll probably stay in for the rest of his figure life. On the toilet, there's some sprays in case you have a smelly shit as well. I'm sure the missus will love me filming in the bathroom. I've put the yellow sort of crash test dummy missile in the bazooka. You've got the two-hand pose. That plastic on the elbow is still irritating me. And got the rest of the missiles in the back there. So that is Bazooka on the bog. We will now take him to the toy room and do some comparisons. That's a lovely shot of my feet and my messy floor, as I've had to come back in the toy room. And I've had to climb the walls. I am up a ladder for these comparisons. Who else has ladder comparisons on their YouTube channel? So there is the Tiger Force version of Bazooka, who's in a funny pose because I've pulled him off the wall, and I'm not reposing him. So let's have a look at them together. So the Tiger Force version with the red helmet, as opposed to the green helmet on the new standard version. The white shirt on Tiger Force, as opposed to the red version here on this standard version. The green trousers, or pants if you're American, are a slightly different shade of green between the two figures. The bazookas are, again, slightly different shades of green. You've got the black boots compared to the brown boots, and that's about it. Apart from that, they are the same figure. The elbows don't look too bad now they're actually under natural light, but under the light the elbow do look quite weird, as I've waffled on about for ages. But the elbows on this one not looking too bad. So that's a comparison to this bazooka. Now somehow he's got to go back there above the G.I. Joes. Can I do that with one hand? Let's attempt to do that with one hand on camera. Can't reach. It's not happening. Let me press the pause button. Alright, Tiger Force version is now back on the wall. While I'm up here, I might give you a quick look at the G.I. Joe collection while we're up here. Stalker at the front, you've got a mix of different bases and everything I've got there from Marvel Select for the figures. There's some Action Force stands. A shed load of dust. That's embarrassing, isn't it? Look at that. Look at this top shelf dust, but you can't see that from the floor. There's a Sky Striker unboxing available on the channel if you want to go watch that. So shameless self-promotion, but that is the top shelf for G.I. Joe. Let me come down the ladder. Bazooka is now in his new home. We can compare him there to the twins. We got Flint next to him as well there. Cobra Officer. We got Firefly, and we've got Storm Shadow in the background. But I think he's gonna live on that section of the shelf permanently. He may move, but knowing me, he probably won't until the his tank gets here, because that's going to have to go somewhere, so that's probably going to need all this shelf space. There's Pimp Daddy Destro. That's a great figure in the classified line. And we'll come down here. There is Covergirl, who did your wonderful intro today. She is on the front of that shelf down there. There's Dusty. There's no Sergeant Slaughters, if you're wondering, anybody. Well, there's the Action Force over there. Oh, we've got a new figure actually here. There's Killswitch. So Killswitch has arrived from Action Force. Let's just change it up. So that is Killswitch. She is looking mighty fine from Series 3 of the Action Force. There is the Battle of the Sarges. Sergeant Slaughter's still over there. It's been about 2 weeks now. He's been calling out Raiden for attacking that fella. Let's get back to Bazooka though. See, I get way distracted in my own toy room. Let me just go over here. There he is, see? Distracting myself. See, I'm not your standard toy reviewer. I just sort of rant and waffle on and have a look at the collection as we go. So there is Bazooka. Not my favourite figure I've ever received, I don't think, in the classified line. The sort of dish-coloured plastic is irritating. Legs are a bit sort of wobbly. But he'll go in the collection. He'll do his job until hopefully Super 7 do a version of him in the animated series colours, which again would probably be the same colours as this. But I do like the animated style. If you want to see the Super 7s, there is a video available on the channel for those. As a quick look, they are down there looking rather animated and very nice. So do go and click on that one if you wouldn't mind. And well, that's probably it then. So that was kind of a review on the toilet, Bazooka on the bog. These ideas just come to me. So uploading this on a Wednesday evening. It is WrestleMania week. The WWE WCW crowdfunder has just gone up for order and the price has changed. That's now £509 in the UK. Again, you've got my thoughts on that. Check out the other video. But yeah, that's pretty expensive and they don't accept PayPal. So I need £500 in next week. So any volunteers? I could sell my body. Anybody wants some figures? Plenty of figures. Let's try selling those. So we've gone completely off the rails. But that was an attempt at an action figure review in my own unique fashion. So I have been Jay. This has been Jay's Toy Collection UK. Please do like, comment and subscribe. And thank you for watching as ever and hope to see you all on the next video. There we are, panning. Bit of pannage. Bit of pannage as my graphics come up. Sure you'd love to see those graphics. Click on something. Why not? Everybody loves clicking. See you later.